This is the full game highlights between Oklahoma Thunders versus Utah Jazz.
And it's at the right time here in the month of March, and we're in April.
Absolutely.
All the way into April, but it started in March. As Filipowski and a lot of young players that Utah is trying to deploy out there. Late shot clock, Filipowski again on that down. And Jalen Williams, the drive, the kick. This time Holmgren lets it go. And he gets the possession for OKC thanks to the hustle. SGA, couple of crossovers, and sticks the mid. This mid-range mastery from SGA. Bailey, that's a tough move, but look at it. The three in transition, no good. Hartenstein able to tackle it back out to SGA. SGA on the move, gets it up, and Holmgren! Bailey, he got around the screen, tried to cock it back, and he got denied at the rim.
Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more NBA highlights game like this.
As Sensabaugh getting chased by Dort, open man. J-Dub. And finally, on the third.
I got two older brothers. They should just go at him. You know, just no mercy.
I think J-Dub knew exactly what he was doing as Sheep got behind the Thunder defense. I think J-Dub knew exactly who he was lowering that shoulder on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really neat to see that too. Brothers that have played dividends, folks. 1 year out of Rutgers, the 19-year-old.
SGA off the deck, able to stop.
He is just beautiful all season long, folks. Playing through all of the defenses and all of the
wants to take that three. He's very selective with it. Hartenstein, what a dish! Now SGA, one behind his back door, thought about the deep three instead. He will step in, little mid-range shot, and
I still like that shot. Not only that, I'm going to correct myself, self-correct. I love that shot because, you know, that's a good little weapon for him to have to stay away from those shot blockers at the deep rim.
In transition, able to swat that one off the backboard.
Well, you're right, that's a recovery block.
And recovery space, and just suck it up like he did on the high loop. High-level defense, SGA, Thunder so far doubled up the Jazz here in the first quarter. Filipowski can make it over the course of his career.
Yeah, I thought he was a big key in that with those 4 for 4 that he went in that first. But man, one while, you know, you saw that laundry list of players for the Jazz. The Thunder had a laundry list of their own, and they still survived that.
The play between Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell on a pass that just got redirected.
He blocked shots. He was a great assist guy. Seen that already.
Already racked up a trio is Mihailuk. SGA trying to use the screen. Now 3 seconds. Kept the pivot foot down. Someone's going to have to hurl. And it is taken. And again from the court.
Reach 10 points here.
And Cason Wallace with
money.
As Isaiah Joe was trying to get that three-point shot off, instead he'll step in for the mid.
And I know it sounds like a cliche, but you know, they're just interchangeable parts, man. You know, these guys have been playing together for a year or two, and they're doing a great job of just.
It got tapped out by Joe. And Joe on the step back, and the high arcing. The defense trying to pressure out of the perimeter. Mihailuk still looking for more threes. Didn't get it there, but a fresh 14. Sensabaugh cutting down the lane. Mihailuk again gets the feet set, and that time the Conchar. The former Memphis Grizzly made his first shot. Not going to make his second. Mihailuk sneaks in, and he's got the reverse. Mitchell, and they set it up. Yeah.
Something, you know, a lot of times that's all young guys need is just time and strength.
Jada behind his back, put the move on his brother, and then
the test, but just being there on a consistent basis of support.
Cody Williams, that's really good stuff.
Sharpens iron, and that's a big part of it.
And a nice transition game.
They've given him the time. They've been very patient with him. I'm gonna give credit to the Jazz for just elevate because of that. But you know, Cooper Flag certainly, you know, deserving of it. But Ace Bailey, Had it not been for those two guys just really pushing out quickly and early, we would be talking about it.
AC and Casey Wallace right now the Charlotte Hornets, and this is the biggest surprise of the year by far. Charlotte 42 and 36, having won 3 consecutive games of the season.
I've watched this kid develop over the season, folks. This is the 4th and final time that the Thunder will play the Jazz.
2 of the greats to ever do it, and there's not very many people who can make that shot like him. That's why he's got that shot in his repertoire.
A lot of the things he's doing is being compared to a lot of those guys as well. There's no reason why, folks, he should not be back-to-back MVP. And this guy should probably lead the NBA in steals. Time J-Dub will clean it up.
Quick comeback by All-NBA defensive player.
No question about it. Anytime you lead the NBA in steals all season, I mean, come on, that's almost a given at this point.
Thank you, Paris. And the superiority showing as Chet Holmgren
Pick and roll, and then Chet's one of those pick and roll or a pick and pop guy. That time he elected to do the latter.
At the rim, as Chet Holmgren not letting anything go by him.
Man, that was so nice. I got to see that twice. I'm not sure how he got to that.
And on the other end, here you go, 1 CD.
He got it. Yeah, absolutely, man. That was a beauty there, though. Kept it in play once again. How about this?
Jalen Williams back up to Holmgren. Holmgren looking for a little more, and he's got a little bit more. Thanks to his 4-3.
He's been playing like an all-NBA player all season long. Passing and his ball handling skills. Chet Holmgren, as you mentioned, he's up to 20 points, folks, on 8 of 10 shooting.
And why not the high altitude?
Well, the Jazz are doing what they're trying to do is to stop that first initial action. It's the second and third action. How about Lou Gordon? Sure, right. He was a first-team all
For All-NBA, when you just think about the flexibility and his play finishing, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander told me earlier this year, Chet has found...
This guy's doing everything.
Elite defense night after night, especially around the rim. One of the best rim defenders in the NBA. See the talent for him as to why he was drafted so high.
I like him a lot because, when you talk about his rookie year right now, and he's only, that's going to be an and one for Shai, have been at the development as well over the last couple of seasons, prior to probably 2 seasons ago.
Interesting, Mark Dayton even referenced that the Jazz are sort of in that spot where the Thunder were a few years ago.
That's one of the times you wish you wore a size 15 instead of a 16. Ball went off his foot, folks. Speaking of highlights, showing you his range, averaging north of 30 points.
The theme of the season for SGA, and another theme has been efficiency, and Alex Caruso.
It's a beautiful problem to have, Michael. Too many assists to choose from. You'd rather have that than the opposite problem.
That's a good point. Lawson always got an answer. She always got a great answer.
Michael getting some tutoring here, and that time A.J. Mitchell kept it himself, but he got blocked as he got closer to the rim. Conchar, Utah keeps it going. And the Jazz are just firing away. All of a sudden, Utah highly inefficient. As Mitchell got shut off initially. Outside, Jalen Williams. He's got himself a bit.
That's pretty good. Thunder got a chance here to get a shot up. They do just that. My goodness. Just a lightning flash by A.J. Mitchell to close out in this homestand, folks. We are entering the final week of the season. This is game 78 for the Thunder. From Denver, that might be a late one. But that's about it.
Just 3 road games left. There's going to be 1 home game after tonight. As Jalen Williams still.
Sensation Wallace picks it up.
So Wallace on the other end. And he caps it off with a 3.
We've been mentioning all season. Prior to 3 weeks ago, just talking about how these guys have stepped up all season long and been able to make things happen.
Well, you and I go to every single arena in the NBA every single year. This is as good of a home crowd as you are going to.
All the major networks take over. NBC, Peacock,
Brice
Amazon
Sensabaugh.
Prime.
Char, we know him from all those games against the Memphis Grizzlies over the years. Topic, Carlson, and the Utah Nippers and the Denver Nuggets. That'll start on Tuesday night, but OKC doing exactly what it wanted to do here on this homestand.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel for more highlights game like this.